Hello and welcome. This video was produced by 7 Beers. The beer that makes you hyper-intelligent until you fall asleep. Okay, the consensus is in. This is my experience through my whole life. But this is just my opinion. Other people's may differ. I've seen generation after generation of humans get less intelligent at each generation, who seem to have no real common sense and find it very hard to think outside the box. And I remember how many studies they've done on the male and female brain and how the male brain is slightly bigger, but they always were pushing that the female brain was better and, pushing the old narrative. But from my experience and what I've seen femons do, they work on a lower level than a man does. And they all try to say, when a femon does something really stupid, it's really very smart. No, it's just damn stupid. And when you consider that this female brain can sit down and watch soaps for hour after hour, and the soaps are bad acted, terrible low-grade storylines, no intelligent brain could watch this for more than 2 minutes without having convulsions. But the femons watch them for hours, and not just one femon, pretty well all of them do. And they also watch these absolutely terrible shows that are on for femons that have no real content. And of course, let's not forget the shows that they watch where femons just sit about talking for hours upon hours and say absolutely nothing. So I believe that most femons work on a lower level than a man's brain does. Not all femons, but most of them. And if they didn't have a vagina, they would be in big trouble. But fortunately, they do have a vagina and get the pussy pass. And that's when a femon does something that doesn't make any sense to you, because it doesn't make any sense, that's why. It's pretty dumb. And like I must say this is just my opinion, and that not all females are like it, but the majority are. And I believe the reason is they don't have to work on their brain at all. They have their bodies and a vagina. But I've also noticed that a femon's brain matures quicker than a man's does when they're growing up. So it is possible when they're very young that a femon appears more intelligent than a man. But once again, it's just the old smoke and mirrors. The man is the inventor, the builder, the thinker, the protector when needed, and he will be the one that will take us to future planets, not the femon. And also the reason why man can understand why femons do the things they do is because man usually has a logical brain. And at the moment, all the femons are doing is chasing the man away from them, when really they want to bring the man to them, but they just don't know how. Femons may excel at some things, but they certainly don't excel at dealing with real life, do they? But the way they're treating us men, I couldn't give a poop. Hey Charlie, give me another beer, will you?